And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's more Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaum. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Adley Rutschman. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog. It's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound today, Grayson Rodriguez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Line drive and foul ball. And now it's even up. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. And a pitch. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone into the flag court. What a start to this one. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And next for Minnesota, number 47. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a swing and a miss, and there's one down.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
The wind to kick the 2-0. That one down the line. And there's two away. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one, Kyle Farmer.
Yeah, that batting average certainly stands out in a negative way. He just hasn't put it together all season long. The consistency hasn't been there. I think there's been some bad luck as well, and that can factor in at times. It can also get into your head. Ultimately, I know it's a disappointing campaign for him so far. I think it'd be really nice to see him turn things around and help out this club a little bit more. Stop focusing on his individual performance. Focus on that W.
2 outs. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, Buxton into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Matt Wallner.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Foul ball there. Ball one there. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Buxton on at second with 2 down. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Let them know that you the baddest. I ain't never seen the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest. Let them know that you.
Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Mike Soroka. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 2-0. And another ball. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering misses. 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Runner at first with no outs here. Soroka throw over, and he's back safely. The 2-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. His 23rd of the year. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That one missed. Out towards left center. Buxton moves under it. And it's caught for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. It's been a real struggle for this group. Dead last in the league in hits, so a lot of empty swings and soft contact leads to not much scoring, Chris.
Yeah, could build an I-5 wind farm with this lineup, the way these guys swing and miss. I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, these guys are still professional hitters, but it's just been up and down the lineup this year, just swinging and missing. Clearly, they got to make some adjustments. Major changes are needed because these guys aren't going anywhere. They continue to have the trouble they're having making contact.
Still only one out here in the inning. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Here's the 2-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bounce to the right. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Rodriguez back to work. Called strike right there. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. That one's in there, and that is strike one. And ball one. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Makes the catch for the out. And here is C.J. Cron.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there, and it's 0-1. Been an interesting path for C.J. Cron. 17th overall pick in 2011 by the Angels. Debuted in 2014. But the power of the last few years has been amazing, and he became an all-star in 2022. Jeffers leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now Correa up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Bounce back to the mound. McNeil over to first. Out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in Baltimore, Harold Castro stands in.
The third baseman, Harold Castro.
The right-hander back to work. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
They say you win. Got him. And there's one down. Jeff McNeil stands in. Good contact guy, good defender. That's a strike. 0-1. In the air, left side. Jankowski on the move to the right. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's the strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The 0-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2-2. Got it by him for the K. Orioles held in check there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now at Oriole Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's going to be Travis Jankowski. Rodriguez back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jankowski throws right, bats left. 32 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Now back, second baseman, Edward Jr.
Number 47 digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And that's in for a strike. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. Lewis hitting 3rd in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And a foul ball. Bounce to the left side. And that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And here it comes. And there's a strike. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Back to the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
Henderson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The wind to kick the pitch. That's inside. And he hits a ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this one. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Austin Hayes will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Next pitch is popped up, and a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. Inning over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
And a pitch. And that one is inside.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Here's a 3-0. There's the strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here comes a 3-2. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he's got his second double of the game.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. His first at bat was a strikeout. Good eye right there.
1 ball, no strike.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0. And that's a strike. The pitch. On the ground, right side, McNeil. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers. In there for strike 1. Just missed. And the pitch. Fought off foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Buxton takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So digging in, Kyle Farmer. Flied out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out to center. Mullins in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 1 left for Minnesota. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
The first baseman,
The wind and the pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. So 2 balls and no strikes. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground, Lewis.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Harold Castro, the next to hit for the Orioles. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's a little bit low. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that is gone. A towering home run. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering misses the mark.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch inside, and now 3-0. Cedric Mullins waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Runner at first with 2 away. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 low. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jordan Balazovic up and throwing. Malley getting cranked up as well. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-1. Stanton off of first with 2 away. And now it's 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Here comes the pitch. C.J. Cron can hit a ball a long way. In 2022, he hit a 504-foot home run that was 1 foot shy of the longest homer ever tracked by StatCast. Nomar Mazara hit one 505 feet.
Yeah, that home run tied Giancarlo Stanton's 504-foot home run at Coors Field when he was with the Marlins in 2016.
Out to short, Henderson gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Sneaks through, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Digging in, Travis Jankowski. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The count 2-1. Slapped foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Number 47 in the box again, takes a strike. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Going 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry. 1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Correa at second. Jankowski on at first with 2 down. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And he deals. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Buxton stands in now and watches strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Off the plate inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And now the count is even.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next one is off the plate. And now 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Bases are full. That misses. Now 2-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
3-2.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Twins 2. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jordan Balazovic.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Henderson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. That clips the corner.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone! His 22nd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now it's going to be Adley Rutschman.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
First pitch just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field. Jankowski under it, squeezes it, and there's one away.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin.
And here is Austin Hayes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, left field. Jankowski moving back for this one. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Ryan O'Hearn. He's already homered in this game. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Jankowski gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 6-2. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes Up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. Jeffers measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And misses inside.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Kyle Farmer. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Josh Winkowski takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Jeffers aboard here at first with nobody out. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Ground ball, could be 2. Slings to second, onto O'Hearn. 2.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And here's the first baseman, C.J. Cron. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Winkowski, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Next offering misses down and away. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, Carlos Correa, the next to hit. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Correa, 29 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch is inside, and now 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And next for Minnesota, Travis Jankowski. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cole Irvin.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Ball one, no strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 on, 2 outs. And 1 and 2. First and second, 2 down. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Number 47 in the on-deck circle for the Twins. On the ground, right side. McNeil whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Twins strand a pair. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here in Baltimore, and now the DH, Anthony Santander.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Balazovic back to work. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
Right-handed reliever. And now 2 balls and a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
So, man aboard, down to third baseman, Harold Castro. He's already homered here in this one. Nice stop. The throw over to Correa for 1. On to Cron. It's a double play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jeff McNeil.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Bounced up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for the Orioles, Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through that one. 0-1. Stanton, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And the Orioles leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, number 47.
Edward Julian.
The pitch. Curveball drops in there. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Ball one low. They say you win. On the ground to first. He handles it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's the strike. And ball 1. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. Into center. Buxton moves under it. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 2.
Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. Walner ranging back some more. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch, not close.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swing and a pop-up. Correa on his way over. Brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Twins 2. Ready to begin the eighth, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. On to O'Hearn. One up, one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer, the next Twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Right through there for a strike.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the dirt, gets to it onto first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of center field. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Carlos Correa. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-0. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next 3. And the first offering is not close. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Anthony Santander now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That's a laser base hit. Hayes coming around third. 1 run is in. O'Hearn around third. He's in there. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
On the mound now for the Twins, Matt Strom.
Well, he's been an absolute workhorse out of the pen all season long. This is the 70th appearance for him this year, and that says a lot about how much they trust handing the ball over to him.
So, man aboard Now the third baseman, Harold Castro. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots of the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Way high.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
McNeil in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Santander, the runner at second with one away. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Left-hand hitter waits. That's to third. Play is made, 2 out.
The batter, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Swings and misses, struck him out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Orioles 8 and the Twins 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Travis Jankowski. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Oh, anytime you launch one foul that has the distance, it's tough to reset for the rest of the at-bat. He's going to have to do it here. You know, that changeup didn't fool him by much, but it did its job and had him out front.
And it's even up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Next pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count. And now the lefty. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well struck right field. Stanton raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Roy.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Next to hit, Royce Lewis. And the lefty with the 0-1. In the air out to center. Mullins settles under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
8-2 the final here as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
First for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 9 hits.